おはこんばんちは、ダイラスだよ。今夜は、uh, 私、it's nighttime for me. 今夜は、ポケットモンスター赤と緑しながら、日本語を勉強します。Trying to get a little better at speaking. A little bit. I'm not trying that hard, which is why I'm stumbling upon my words, but that is okay. Anyway, how's everyone doing tonight? Or today, depending on the time and place that you're watching from? Alright, so yeah, if you couldn't understand what I was trying to say, we'll be playing Pokémon Red and Green and learning Japanese along the way. You know, just like we've been doing the previous 5 streams. Anyway, this stream seems like it's going to be primarily focused on doing trainer battles, because there are a lot of trainers that we'll be fighting, especially on the St. Anne. Or should it be, like, St. Anu? Because, well, if it really is St. Anne, it would probably have an N at the end instead of the new. And on official artwork, there's an official artwork piece of the boat ticket, and it has Saint Anu written on it. So, I mean, that could just be the Japanese romanizing the how they say it. Alright, before we get started, it has come to my attention through some of the free time I've had at work studying some of my Japanese through the Illustrated Book of Pocket Monsters that I don't believe I've actually read Abra's entry, which would be Casey in Japanese, in case you didn't remember. I guess I just forgot primarily because Abra, the Abra line is just so far down, I guess, where it was getting down to the legendaries. So why don't we take a quick look at that really quick. This one. So let's see here. I actually did read this one during my free time at work, so here's what it reads here. We can do this as, well, maybe it's a bit much to consider it a warm-up, but, well, let's read it anyway. So this first part we have seen in the game already. Ichinichi 16 jikan Kuji. Yeah, that works. 1日16時間は寝ている。眠っている間でも様々な超能力を使う。So, as you might remember from previously, each day for 16 hours it sleeps. While it is sleeping, Aida indicates an interval or a space, and in this case it would be the space of when it is in the state of sleeping. Samazama na chou no ryoku o tsukau. Various kinds of psychic abilities, or I don't think this is necessarily psychic. I think that's paranormal? I kind of forgot what it is, I'll be honest. But it's like special powers. So just think of it like that. So it uses various kinds of special powers. Sono kazu wa sukunaku, sougu suru koto wa amari nai. So, let's see. Their numbers are few, and as for encountering them, it hasn't occurred much. So, their numbers are few, and they haven't been encountered very much. Shikamo, kiken ga semaru to teleporto shite, totsuzen sugata o kesu no de, mitsukete mo hogaku dekinai bai ga oi. Shinkake wa yungera. Alright, so let's see. Shikamo means furthermore. Kiken, that is danger. Kiken ga semaru. So, semaru means to approach or draw near. So, to is a conditional, so when danger draws near. Teleporto o shite does teleport. Totsuzen sugata o kesu no de. So, no de indicates the reason for something. Totsuzen is all of a sudden, sugata, form, kesu, erase or disappear. So it suddenly disappears. And then it's for that reason that, as we move along, mitsukete mo hokaku dekinai. So mitsukete is like found, more inclusive particle. So I'll just slide by that. Hokaku is capture or seizure of something. Dekinai, can't do. Bai ga oi. So, bai is like circumstance, and oi means a lot. So, mitsukete mo hokaku dekinai bai ga oi. So, this whole sentence is the modifier of bai. So, there are a lot of instances where essentially those found were failed to be captured, which would perfectly align with some of you guys' gameplay experience, surely, because they just teleport the first chance they get. And of course, it just says here the evolution for the as for its evolved form, it is Yungela or Kadabra. Alright, I think that's enough of that there. Let's actually move on with the game now, why don't we? So I think I did mention that I wanted to grind up my levels for my Koi King a little bit, but I failed to do so. So we're gonna be doing it in real time! Yay! Okay, let's boot the game up. Alright. Let me turn the audio volume up just a little bit here. There we go. That ought to do. So, let's see what we got here. So, I'm thinking Abo here. This one can... So, here's my slight conundrum. I don't want my Pokémon to be at a daycare when they're at such a low level. I want to try to raise them up so... how do I put this? Basically, they technically will grow faster when they are at a lower level. And if I want to, like, get them out at a suitable level, then it would kind of be more expensive that way. I guess that latter part is just what I needed to say. So how the daycare works is that I think your Pokémon gain 1 experience per step you take. So... yeah. So I think something I want to try doing is I'm going to go over to the east here towards Route 11. And I'm going to go walk around in the grass here. Oh, hello. Sleep. Okay, let's see. So, Sleep, otherwise known as Drowsy, its specialty is putting you to sleep with hypnosis. Alright, so what I think I'm gonna do... Okay, well, that worked pretty quickly there. I wanted to lower its attack because I knew this was going to happen, and if I want to catch it, I will need to use a weaker Pokémon. I don't remember if this guy has confusion at that low of a level. Okay, maybe inflicting paralysis. Let's see what it's like if I just throw a, where are my Super Balls? Oh, wait, I don't have any yet, huh? Alright, well, let's see what a regular Pokeball is like. Okay, it's 2 shakes. Should I, like... Do I want to... risk you doing a scratch? Because I don't think its defense is very high. And your attack is pretty high. Let me see here. 31. Let me compare that to Abo. Abo's defense is 16. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna I'm just gonna keep chucking balls at it. Yay! Good call! We did it. Yatta! Okay, let's see what the Zukan says. Sleep, Saimin Pokémon. Yume o taberu toiu densetsu no ikimono baku no shizon. Saiminju ga tokui da. Okay, so Yume o taberu toiu, said to eat dreams, densetsu, that's legend. No ikimono baku no shison. So, Baku is a mythological creature that is said to eat dreams, such as said here. So, sleep here is based on the Baku creature, as is seen here. Ikimono is creature. And let's see. Shison. Is that like relative or something? Shison is descendant, progeny, offspring. So it's considered an offspring of the legendary creature Baku. And Saimin Jutsu is hypnosis. Tokui is strong suit, pretty much, so I'm curious to know what the kanji is, and okay, here it is. So, Saimin Jutsu, sponsor, sleep, and skill, or technique. And then add shi at the end and it becomes hypnotist. I think I might try out this Pokemon. I already am, like, playing green with, the Abra, so I'll just do that while I have the other psychic Pokemon here. It'll be interesting, at the very least. Now then. Let's start leveling up some of our, Pokemon here. Alright, let's see. Nice. 53 experience. Level 14. This might be a level up for you. Ah. Satsumaeba. Alright, there's level 6. Stats are still pitiful. And it won't learn any offensive moves until level 15. Or any move, period. Man, Rata is probably going to end up being really strong. I guess Ekans are pretty common here. It might actually serve me well to, just catch a stronger Ekans here. Okay, let's catch you. Because I would like to use an Ekans. Wonder if I should just release the other one. You know, if I'm gonna be doing this, I should probably put one of my other Pokémon in the daycare, right? So let's go ahead and do that. Level 7 Koi King. Do I have a... Oh. I do not have a bike with me, but we'll be getting one soon. I just need to go to Cerulean for that, and conveniently for me, that is where I'm heading towards anyway. They don't know any flying-type moves yet, so I'm fine with this. Ah! Not good. Let's do a switch to undo all that. Stop it! Okay, there we go. Just seeing what other Pokemon there are on Route 11. Okay, yeah, they're the same Pokemon. There's Drowsy, Ekans, and Spearow. And in green, Ekans is replaced with Sandshrew, known as Sando in Japan. Okay, let me go to the Pokemon Center really quick. Let's do some Swapperoonies. Now, let's see here. And... there we go. Alright, so if you remember from... oh, crud, I wish the PC could just heal the Pokemon whenever I use the Pokemon Center. What a pain. Anyway, if you remember from the previous stream, we got this Hikikaeken, this exchange ticket. This is for a bike. And, if we didn't pay attention to that one time we read it, we wouldn't know again. Alright, so let's talk to this guy while we have it in our possession. Ah, それは自転車引き換え券。わかりました。さあ、これをどうぞ。Alright. ダイラスは引き換え券で自転車をもらった。With the exchange ticket, received a bicycle. やあ、こんにちは。自転車の乗り心地はいかがですか？乗り心地。I'm going to assume that he's, like, asking how's the bike treating you, something like that. One's feeling while riding. So, kokochi is like a feeling or sensation or mood. Guess I could have pieced that together. Seems to be used commonly enough to get its own entry in the Lorenzi's Jisho, as you can see here. So, like, basically, how's the quality of your bike? Is your bike comfortable? Is it to your liking? Etc. あの自転車ならサイクリングロードはもちろん洞窟だって走れちゃうよ。So, something about a cycling road. So with the bicycle, with the bike we have, we can go through cycling road, and I guess, of course, caves in a breeze? Alright. Let's try out our bike then. In a moment, though. I want to, at least... heal up the Pokémon that I just took out of the PC. Goryou omachi shitemasu. Okay. Let's ride the bike. Dairesu wa jitensha ni notta. Whee! A funny thing I like to point out is whenever I ride on my bike, you might notice that my head gets flatter. Because, you know, you want to compensate for the whole, how many pixels is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, like, pixel height. Yeah, it's like 16 by 16 pixels. Okay. 私は育て屋さん。何か育ててみるかな？はい。それでは何を育ててみるかね？Alright, I guess I will, put in Koi King here. Sleep here has pretty low level too, but at least it can fight. Wakatta. Shibaraku Koi King wo azukaro. I will look over your Koi King for a while. Tekitou ni jikan ga tattara mata kinasai. When the right time comes, do come again. Alright, let's ride our bike in here. Now, unfortunately, we don't have the convenience of mapping a frequently used button to the select button. So, yeah, we kind of have to just go in our menu all the time. Alright. Let's try fighting some trainers now, why don't we? Kono hen made kuru to anmari mushi mo inai n da. So, this area doesn't seem to have many bugs, I think is what he's trying to say here. So, as you can probably tell, this guy's a bug catcher. Ushitori no shounen ga shoubu o shikakete kita. Beetle. Bruh! It's level 16! Shouldn't it be evolved by now? They probably prefer smaller ones. Alright. Now, I did kind of make the mistake of not putting the Pokemon that I wanted to train up here. Oh well. We'll just fight carefully. Oh, nuts. Actually, I think we'll just finish it. Caterpie. Beetle. Mata. Alright, let's fix our little issue here. Sonna baka na! Impossible! Boku yappari mushi Pokémon suki dashi, Toki wa no mori ni kaero kana. So I guess he's wondering if he should go back to the Viridian Forest after all. Alright, let's cure that poison. And... there we go. Hey, how's it going? Dareda! Bokura no hiso hiso banashi o nusumigi shiteru yatsu wa. So, we're being scolded, it seems. So, don't, like, listen in on our private conversation, pretty much. Hiso hiso, I think, is like a whispering onomatopoeia. So that implies something is, like, secret or private. And Nusumigi ki... I think that's, like... steal, listen, or something? Let me take a look here. Nusumigi ki. Eavesdropping. Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, he's describing us as a, Nusumigi shiteru yatsu. Boy Scout ga shobu o shikakete kita. Zenigame. Yeah, surprisingly, some regular trainers around the Kanto region have some of the starter Pokémon. I'm not sure if that ever comes up, like, ever again. Also, you're level 20. You know what to do. Mizu Deppo. That is water gun. Hit the weak spot. Alright. Nazeka katenai n da. I guess he's wondering why he couldn't win. Hiso. So, going back to whispering. You know, I'm gonna... just to make training my, Mons a bit easier, I'm going to set the, style from Kachinuki to Irekai. That is from set to shift. Now for the next trainer. Chotto soko no kimi, hito no tachi banashi o nusumiki suru mon janai wa. Oh, okay, she's scolding us too, like saying, excuse me, don't listen in on conversation between two people. Or, hito no tachi. Is that like one specific friend? Alright. Gotta scout though. Okay, let's give Paris some spotlight. Ow! Oh, that's not good. I'm sorry, Paris. Oh my gosh, you lived. You wouldn't live from that, though. Alright, let's see. Alright. I have a bigger rat than you. Level 23. Alright. Girl Scout wa Pikachu o kuridasu to shiteiru you da. So, the Girl Scout appears to be sending out Pikachu. So when you have it set to shift style, it'll tell you who the next Pokemon, what Pokemon the trainer is going to be using next. And then it'll prompt you if you want to switch as well. This is essentially the easy mode, because it's basically a free switch during this. I mean, I'm not sure if I should even call it easy mode, because Pokémon is already, like, very easy. Well, maybe not very easy if we're talking about, the old Game Boy titles, but easy enough. Denki Shock. Ah, nuts. Denji Ha. And that's a paralysis. Alright. Level 10 Sleep. Yarareru nante nasakenai wa. So she, like, feels bad for such a, letdown, I guess. I'll deal with you later. Also, I just remembered, there is still one more trainer that I have left behind. So, remember that trainer that I, like, purposefully, like, teleported away from in a previous stream to get Mew? Well, I haven't actually fought that trainer yet, so let's fix that. Okay, get off the bike. Kusamura kara kimi no katsuyaku o mite ta yo. So I already went over this, but we'll go over it again. So that's a laugh. Kusamura kara, from the grass. Kimi no katsuyaku o kite ta yo. I saw your achievement. So I saw your achievement from the grass. I was watching your achievement over here from the grass. Okay. Koratta. Alright, will Paris fare better here? Maybe. Ugh. Man, does speed matter. Alright. Makitsuki. There we go. Yeah. Let me try putting you to sleep. Saimin Jutsu. So this is a new type, Espa, that is essentially ESP for Psychic. Or perhaps you might think of Esper. Final Fantasy VI, anyone? Although Espers in FF6 use magic, not psychic powers. Bah! Forget it. And we wait. Oh! There we go. Yappari dame da. I was no good after all. Hashi o wataru no ga kowakute zutto koko ni kakurete tanda. Wait. So you were scared to cross that bridge and you just hid all the way out here? So does that mean you live in this, like, this section of the bridge here? I don't know. I might be having, like, some second thoughts about, using Paris. I mean, I'm already doing it in green. but yeah. The only other grass type I have, though, would be, what is it? Madatsu... Oh, wait, no. Nazo no Kusa, right? Yeah, it would be you. Sure. We'll try this out. Except I just realized, yeah. Man, what a pain. I'm a frugal croc. I'm going in there again. Okay, that trainer's out of the way. What's your experience looking like? Oh, 49. No, bag. Oh yeah, if you're wondering what's over this way, one of those pesky trees. So you have to go down this way. Out of curiosity, how's my Koi King doing? Omae no Koi King zuibun to seichou shita zo. So... I keep forgetting what zuibun is. Is that like splendid or something? About that. Zuibun is very extremely. So yeah, it's like your Koi King has grown very much. Let's see. Soldana level de iu to 2 ぐらい 育ってるな。やっぱり私は天才だ。I am a genius after all. で、ポケモンを引き取るなら料金は300だよ。I'm gonna have it stay in the daycare a little longer. Once it's boosted like 10 levels, I think that'll be a good time to get it back. Let me just do a quick battle here. Quick wild battle. Nah, I kind of wanted to end quickly, so... There we go, level 11. When do you learn your next move, anyway? Let me take a look here. Oh, level 12, it learns Kanashibari. So, yeah, disable. But when it learns an offensive special move, that would be level 17 with Nenriki. How is its physical attack anyway? Not that good. But I guess it's to be expected. Alright, hello. Oya? Mikake nai kao da tsuyoi no kana? Oh, so, he's saying, I haven't seen your face before. Are you strong, I wonder? You have one Pokémon. Butterfree. Level 20. So this one is fully evolved. Alright, let's bring out the big guns here. Izado! Ah, Doku no Kona, poison powder. Nenriki. Alright. There we go. Pretty quick fight there. Soria nayo. It wasn't enough. Or something like that. Alright. I don't have to, like, over-explain everything. Pokémon ga yowai no ka, boku no ude ga warui no ka, dochi da to omou? So, he's wondering, are my Pokémon weak, or am I not good enough? Which do you think it is? Well, it would be best if you had more than one Pokémon. Alright, let's get that, sorted out. Now, I have a choice here. There are trainers out on Route 11. I could fight them before going on to the St. Anne. But I think I might do the St. Anne. Oh, I should do some item management. Because there are plenty of items on the SSN. Yeah, I'm shifting between English and Japanese names, I know. Nani o atsukemasu ka? Don't need that. Probably use that later. Let's see, 45 is Thunder Wave. That might actually be a good TM to teach, Sleep. Ekans is another good choice. I'll have to think about it. Anyway, 19 is Seismic Toss. I find it to be kind of situational. Like, I would probably only use that if There's no good way to get past an enemy's defense. Alright, 11 is Bubble Beam. And 28 is... Oh, Dig, right. And there's no reason to use the old rod anymore. Let's see. Guess I'll take those out. Alright, and I'll bring in, Kashi. Just for convenience sake, really. Okay. All aboard the St. Anne. Oh, I should probably do some shopping. Ikizugusuri. So, good wound medicine. I'll buy 3 of those. Kori Naoshi. Freeze heal. Although we won't encounter freeze for quite a while, so... no reason to really buy this yet. Nemuke Zamashi. How many paralysis heals do I have? Okay, yeah, that's fine enough. I was hoping for some antidotes, but... oh well. Oh, I don't think I've talked to you yet. Santo Anugo wa yume na go ka kyaku-sen. So, Goka. Extravagant, luxurious. Okay. So, yeah. St. Anne is a famous luxury liner. I think that's basically what it says in English. Ichinen ni ichido dake kuchibako ni tomarunda. So it visits Kuchiba once every year. Only once every year. Did you just sidestep? Did you sidestep? I think you might have. Yokoso Santo Anugo e. Yokoso Santo Anugo e. Chotto mate. Okyaku-san chiketto wa? Alright, so do you have a ticket? Dairasu wa senin ni fune no chiketto iseta. So, Dylus showed the ticket to the, employee. Hai, kekkou desu. Yokoso Santo Anugo e. So, kekkou is, that'll do. Here we are. Oh, looks pretty small, but it's a lot bigger on the inside. Gotta love old-style RPGs like that. この船の客は Nagatabi ni taikutsu shiteru. So they're on a long journey, taikutsu? To feel bored. Taikutsu is tedious, boring, and it could be made a pseudo verb, and that would mean to feel bored or to get bored with something. Himatsubushi ni tatakai o idonde kuru hito mo iru kamo. Tsubushi. To smash, to shut down, to wreck, to kill time. Okay. And what is, like, idonde? Idomu. To challenge to a fight, game, etc. To tackle a problem. Okay. That honestly sounds like a pretty important, verb in the context of, like, monster tamers. Because challenging someone to a battle, yeah. You'll probably encounter this word plenty of times then. And yeah, it can also mean to pressure someone for sex, but obviously that's not what's meant here. Man, a Google translated version of this game would be glorious. Let's see, there's one other person over here. Bonjour! Watashi wa kono fune no boy desu. So, just boy, huh? Does that mean you're like the waiter or something? Actually, yeah, that is correct. According to the Jisho, in addition to boy, it can also mean bellboy, porter, or waiter. So you're the waiter of the ship. Goyo nan narito omoshitsuke kudasai. Okay, these are like almost all new words for me. Goyo, your business, customer's order. Oh, that is a phrase that is in my dictionary, I guess. I don't know what you call it. I, like, started typing it and then the whole sentence popped up. Nan nari to moshitsuke kudasai. So, nan nari is anything. Moshitsukeru, to tell to do, to ask to do. So, I guess what he's saying is, feel free to ask me whatever you want. Mukuchi na kata desu ne. Okay, so, yeah. Mukuchi, I'm guessing, is... yeah, taciturn, quiet, silent. So yeah, he's noticing we don't talk very much. Well, we're silent protagonists! So, yeah. Also, Red is pretty famous for not talking at all, so, yeah. Alright, this seems to be the kitchen. Hola! Soko no kimi jama da yo! I'm in the way. Doita, doita! So, yeah. I just want to know what's going on. Gomi bako ni henna bolu ga tsutete atta kedo nandaro? So in the garbage can, there's a weird ball I found a weird ball that was thrown away. And I'm guessing he's wondering why someone would do that, or maybe he's wondering what it is. Anyway, if we check in there, Super Bowl. Gasa goso, gasa goso. Naka wa gomi bakkari. Isukashikute me ga mawaru. Tanomu kara achi itte kure. Let's see, so, I'm very busy, and I'm very busy, I'm getting dizzy. I like the way that sounds, actually, in English. I'm so busy, I'm getting dizzy. If you need any business, go over there, please. Go somewhere else. Alright, talk to you already. Ohon! Watashi ga koko no shefu desu. So, I'm guessing the ohon is like a French laugh or something. Kyou no main dishu wa Gyu filet no steak. Gyu? Gyu is beef, right? Gyu filet steak. So, beef fillet steak. Is that a real thing? Let me see. Beef fillet. Oh, it actually could be a beef filet mignon. Let me see what that looks like. Let's see, filet mignon. Oh wait, filet mignon, isn't that, like, normally beef? It's a very small cut of meat, but boy does it look delicious when it's done well. Here, these are the images. Beef filet mignon. If somebody orders this in, like, a special occasion, I definitely look forward to having this. Demo zairyo ninzu bun atta kana? Zairyo. Hang on, put that back. Oh, ingredients. I should have remembered that from Digimon Adventure, but think I just gloss over that a lot. So I guess he's wondering if he has enough ingredients to serve all the customers. Sesse. 俺は毎日芋の皮むきだ。Sesse. So he's peeling potatoes every day. Imo is actually, it's a shorthanded way of saying potatoes, I think. The full way to say it is jagaimo, I believe. Unless jagaimo is a specific kind of potato. And I think it is. Solanum tuberosum. Meanwhile, imo is tuber, taro, potato, yam. And sesse is the sound he makes from peeling the potatoes, I guess. Soieba kuishinbo no kabigon shiteru. Now that I think about it, have you heard of the, I guess, I'll call it a hungry animal, kabigon? Anna ni yoku tabete yoku neru Pokémon wa hoka ni nai yo. So, doesn't do anything but eat and sleep a lot. Sounds like quite a life. Shiku. 俺は毎日玉ねぎの皮むきだ。皮むきだ。Shiku. Okay, so it might sound like that it's another sound effect for peeling onions, but shiku is actually onomatopoeia for a soft cry, like you're sobbing. And of course that's what happens when you're peeling onions. 俺は毎日玉ねぎの皮むきだ。Shiku. Bit of, I guess, wordplay there. It can also be an archaic way of saying incessantly or without stop. But that's likely not what's being conveyed there. Okay. Hello. Shh. 私は国際警察. Kokusai is undercover, I'm imagining, right? Oh. No, it's international police. So, he's a part of the international police. Roketo da no warudakumi o teiru tokoro da. So, you're on the case of Team Rocket, then. So these Rocket guys are, like, infamous the world over? That sounds kind of scary when you think about it like that. Alright, we got a bunch of people here. Boku wa Pokémon daisuki da. Kimi mo Pokémon yaru no. So, he's saying he loves Pokémon. Daisuki means to like something greatly, or to love something, and he wants to do Pokemon with me. Alright, here's our shorts punk kid. Oh, pretty high level, actually. Tsunode Tsuku. That is a horn stab. Otherwise known as horn attack. Kiaidame. Alright, that is focus energy, I believe. Yeah, I know it is. So Ki is like great strength of some kind. What is it exactly? Fighting spirit. It can also be a shout. But what's the dame part? I actually don't know. Maybe it's Tame. Advantage. So, like, fighting spirit advantage, I guess? Something like that. Anyway, it's known as focus energy, and what it does is that it will multiply your critical hit rate by 4 times. That is, if it worked properly. So, in Generation 1, it is supposed to multiply your critical hit rate, but because of how this game was shoddily programmed, it instead divides it by 4, making it actively detrimental to use. So, yeah, don't use it. Unless you plan on using the move for Stadium, which the bug is fixed there. But yeah, Focus Energy is supposed to be this really dangerous move, but no, it actually makes you worse off. Never use it if you're not playing Stadium. There we go, Kanashibari. And level 24 Lizardo. Oh! Lizardo wa atarashiku ikari o oboetai. So, it wants to learn the new skill Ikari, which is Rage. Shikashi, Lizardo wa waza o yotsu oboeru no de seibai da. So, because it already knows 4 moves, it basically can't learn any more. So, this is where you'll have to really think about how you want to structure your team, because you only get 4 moves per Pokemon. No exceptions. So, Rage is a bit of an oddball move. Once you select it, there's no going back. It essentially makes the user in a berserk state, where they will just keep attacking and attacking until either the battle ends or they faint. But if they are attacked and they survive, their attack power goes up by 1 stage. So it's kind of a risky move. I don't think I want Lizardo to learn this. Yeah, I'll forget it. それでは怒りを覚えるのを諦めますか? Then, give up learning Ikari? はい。リザードは怒りを覚えずに終わった。So, Lizardo ended up not learning, Rage. Okay, and we beat the Shorts kid. うわ、強いんだ、君って。ねえねえ、僕と友達になってよ。So, he's asking us to be friends. それでね、ポケモン交換とかしよう。I've been wanting to say Shioze, but it's Shioyo. So he's saying, then we can trade Pokemon. Kokan is trade, and trading is a big part of the Pokemon experience. Well, unless you're a lonely guy like me. Waza Machine Hachi. Noshikakari. That is Body Slam. Let me see what it, says in the... Oh. To lean over and cover with one's body, to bend over someone. So I guess it's like an imposing thing. But it could also be, to weigh on one, to bear heavily on one. So, yeah, basically, you're laying your whole body on somebody. It's Body Slam in English, which makes sense, really. Alright, it seems most of my mons can learn it. Casey can, for some reason. Alright, so it is a pretty powerful normal type move, and it has a chance of paralyzing as well. Maybe this would be the move that I give Lizardo. Shall I do it? Guess that'll depend on if it is able to learn it naturally. But if it does, it would probably be at a very late level, so... Okay, no, it doesn't learn it naturally. Yeah, I'll teach it to you. So now you have quite a strong physical attack. I believe it's 80 power, which is really good for this point in the game. No, power 85. That's great. And, what's the power for Hisatsu Maeba? 80. So yeah, it's even stronger than that. Alright, we'll replace Hikaku. 1、2のポカンリザードは比較の使い方をきれいに忘れた。So, Lizardo completely forgot how to use Scratch. そして、Lizardo は正しくのしかかりを覚えた。Alright. Only 15 PP, so we'll have to use it sparingly. Next. 私が世界中から集めたポケモン見て。So, she's showing you the Pokemon she caught while going around the world. Maybe we'll see some new species? No. Pidgey are very common in Kanto. Kyusho ni atatta. Okay. Nidoran, female. Alright, still training sleep. Easy. Yang! Sekai no Pokemon na no ni! No, my Pokemon from around the world. Mo! Watashi no Pokemon konna ni shichatte. I guess she's angry and is essentially saying, look what you did to my Pokemon. Pokemon Center de genki ni shite kite hoshii wa? I want you to go to the Pokemon Center, get them fully healed. Alright, and you. Oh, you're not a trainer. Watakushi kodomo tachi to sekai o mowatte masu no. Ho ho ho. So, she's traveling around the world with her children. Yeah, these are her children, the trainers we just fought. Alright, koko de wa keishi de teleporto suru koto wa dekimasen. So we can't use teleport here. Darn. Fune de kaigai ryoko nante yuga de iyo. Yugade. Yuga. Elegant, graceful, leisurely, comfortable. So, yeah, elegant. So, So yeah, this ship makes for an elegant overseas travel. Is something like what he's saying. 私とプクリンはずっと一緒なの。So you travel with your Pukurin all the time together. So Pukurin is the evolved form of Pudding. Nee, boy-san! 私ケーキが食べたいの。ミルフィーユお願い。ミルフィーユミルフィーユミルフィーミルフィー What is that? Oh, milfeu. It is a French food. Yeah, no wonder. I suck with French. It's a French pastry and it looks like this. That actually looks pretty scrumptious. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had one of these. So yeah, she wants a milfeu. And, well, she's assuming I'm the waiter, which I am not. Oh, hello. 君は黙って入って失礼な子供だ. Oh, he's angry at us for barging in here. Barging in here without permission, more like. So here's a new trainer class, Gentleman. Gentleman. Alright, Nidoran male. Alright, we'll just do our usual stuff here. And a Nidoran female. Level 13 sleep. Hun! Reigi no shiran yo, kimi wa. Reigi, I'm assuming, is manners. Yeah. So he's like, you have no manners. And we get a lot of money from this guy. Yeah, gentlemen are pretty wealthy, so they'll give you a lot of money. That's kind of their thing. Watashi wa hitori de itai nda. Dete ite kure. So, yeah, I want to be alone. Get out, please. And here's another one. Watashi wa tabibito. You're a traveler, I guess? Tabisaki de totta Pokémon dake ga watashi no tomodachi. So, out on my travels, I'm guessing that's what Tabisaki is. Out on your travels, Pokemon are your only friends? Place... Oh, Tabisaki is place where one stays during a trip. Okay, so they're your only friends on this trip specifically. Okay, there's actually a... That's a pretty significant detail that got lost in the English translation, because it kind of assumes that Pokemon are his only friends, period. And I would say I wouldn't blame him. I'd want to be with Pokemon myself. Alright, here's a new Pokemon here. Gardy, or Gaudy, whichever you prefer. And another one. Excuse me. Why don't we try this out? Oh, you can attack physically. Meh. There we go. Tomodachi ga... Tomodachi wa daiji ni shinasai. So he's saying, hey, you take care of your friends. Can I teleport out here? Nope. Lame. Might as well ride my bike to the center. So I guess bringing Casey with me is not doing me any favors. Here you go. Now, I do believe there is a hidden item around here somewhere, but I kind of need to take a look at the, at a map here. Uh, Basement first floor on the trash can in the lower right corner. Which room, though? Oh, wait, that's fire red, leaf green. Never mind. Oh, that's interesting. Hang on, let me read this. Ore no aibo, Goliki wa Gotsui Chikarabochi. I'm guessing Gotsui is, like, incredible. Aibo, I'm guessing, is like your partner. Yeah. So your partner, Goriki, not Wanriki, but Goriki, possesses amazing power. Sugoku omoi wa datte kairiki de gokaseru ze. So, using superhuman strength, it is able to move large rocks. Like very heavy rocks, I should say. Heavy boulders. Go! Go, go, go! Mantan no Kusuri. Mantan. That is... I think that's actually a max potion. So it heals all HP. Use it wisely. Alright, this way. Hello. Sora koi! Funanori damashi ni kakete katsu. So, he will win with the sailor spirit. Funanori is sailor, I believe. Yeah, sailor, seaman, mariner. Either one. So here's a new trainer class, Funanori. They tend to use water Pokémon, but I think they might also use a few others. Maybe indicating strength. I think some sailors use Machop in here. Anyway, Tashi. Level 14. Good job. Shelda. I do want to give some time to Nazo no Kusa. It'll especially help for the next gym. Let's see. How much will this do in your current state? Decent, actually. Alright, yeah, you can go ahead and fight this one. Yay! Level 13. Menokurage. This one's water and poison, so won't do us as good. Menokurage, otherwise known as tentacle. Yokaeki. That is, like, I think it's like venomous liquid. Liquid solution, actually. It's known as acid in English, which I think fits well. Nice. Kudanori tamashin mo omae ni wa maketa. I lost even with my sailor spirit. Kuchiba no minato to ieba, tsuri oyaji wa genki kana? While we're at, Kuchiba Harbor, how's the old fisherman doing? And one other guy. Puranori ni kenka wa tsukimono da yaru ka? Tsukimono. Something about, wait, is tsukimono, like, going hand in hand with something? Yeah, pretty much. Essential part. So, with sailors, fighting is a key part of being one, I guess. Whoa, level 21. Karanim Komoru. How well will this do? Ah. You seem to have pretty high defense. Osh, ii shobu datta. So he's saying, right, that was a good fight. Ha ha ha, bozu mo funanori ni naran ka? Bozu. I think I see this word a bunch. Oh, boy, sunny, lad. So he's asking if we want to become a sailor too. Now, Bozu is considered familiar language, so I guess a sailor saying that to just some random kid would be kind of seen as rude. But, well, that's what sailors are for you. Koyu genki na kodomo ore wa tsuki da ze. Alright, so... Genki na kodomo. Energetic kid. So he's saying that he likes energetic kids like me. I like energetic kids like you. Now, that could probably be taken a variety of ways. I wonder what other meanings there are for, Genki. Lively, vigorous, in good health. Someone in high spirits, basically. Level 24 data. Alright, let's bring in Nazo no Kusa. Not like that matters, cause Oddish is already very slow. Alright, level 14 there. And another one? Come on, mate. Better be mindful of the PP of that move. There we go. Level 15! Wow, you're growing quickly. Doku no Kona. Poison powder learned. Hey, maketase! Hey, I lost! Umi no Pokémon wa fukai tokoro ni iru kara, tsurizao de tsuriageru nda. So, let's see. As for Pokémon that live in the sea, they live deep, so get them by fishing them out, basically. PP Edo. Alright, well that would be perfect for my Oddish. Funanori datte Pokémon gurai motteru ze. Alright. Data. Ah, nuts. Kisatsu Maiba. Nuts. Hito Demon. Let's see if we can try putting you to sleep. Ouch. There we go. And that'll help out our other fighter. Gugu nemuteiru. Maybe the sleep wasn't necessary. Level 15, yay! Nakanaka yaru janee ka. Oretachi no Pokémon wa umi ni deta toki ni jibun de totta mono bakkari da ze. Hang on. As for my Pokémon, I all got them myself from the sea. Oh, alright then, good for you. Waza Machine Yonjuyon. That, I believe, is rest. Yeah, nemuru, to sleep, to rest. It's always been rest across, like, 44 is always rest across all the generations, so I should know. Practically any Pokémon can learn this. So, how it works is that you'll recover all of your HP, but you will be asleep for essentially 3 turns. So, do be careful with that. You'll definitely want to use it on a bulky Pokémon, and I don't think any of my guys here count as being bulky. Umi no mono tomo ya... let's see. Umi no mono tomo, yama no mono tomo, wakaranai Shiniri-san. Shiniri... So, Shiniri is newcomer? I don't quite understand what he's exactly saying. In the sea or in the mountains? Okay. Watashi ga motteru no wa umi no mono bakkari desu. So, you just get Pokemon from the sea. Alright. New trainer class. Tsiribito. Fisherman. They also like using water Pokemon. Okay, I don't think they have water-type moves. I want to give Rata a rest. Ah, nuts. Good. Ooh, almost. Yokai-eki. That stung a bit. Good. Alright, Hitodemon. Alright, Nazo no Kusa. Let's try poisoning you. Ah. One more time. There we go. Roku o abita. Ouch. Shelda. Alright, this is probably going to be the last battle you do here. Unless I want to use that PP aid. Thing is, though, I, like, never use those items. The Pokémon Center's, like, not that far. There we go. Tsuri no ga shita yo. Hang on. Let's see. To let get away. No gasu. So, yeah, the fish got away, essentially, is what he's saying. Alright. Anata makashitari. Makashitara. Tsuribito wa... Tsuribito no tsukibito ni shiyou mo... Pardon me. Oh. So he could consider me to be, like, an assistant. Skibito is assistant, attendant, chaperone. And one more here. Usha! Maketara umi ni otosu zo. Oh, he's gonna throw me into the ocean if I lose? I guess he would be saying you'll walk the plank if you, lose. Wanriki. Well, I certainly can't use, yeah, I don't think I can use that, here. Because I think by this level is able to learn, low kick, which is a fighting type move, and fighting beats normal types. Nice. And we paralyzed it. Now, there is something worth noting. There's a strange quirk in Generation 1, where if you use a move that has an added like, status effect, such as paralysis, it checks if the type of the move matches the type of the opponent, and if they match, then the effect will never go off. So, Body Slam basically will never paralyze normal types. It's a really strange quirk. That said, Thunder Wave is still able to paralyze electric types, but electric type moves with the side effect of paralyzing will never actually paralyze electric type Pokémon. It's really weird, I know. Alright, finish it off with Sparks. And we better heal. Yarareta! 海に出てると、たまに、クラゲポケモンが流れてくるぜ。流れ。To drift. Oh, okay. Wait, what's tamani? Occasionally, once in a while. Okay, right. So, when you're out in the ocean, occasionally a kurage Pokemon will drift. So, kurage, is that like a squid or something? No, jellyfish. Okay, yeah, I should have. And apparently there's an expression called kurage no hone, something that one would not expect to exist, something exceedingly rare. Literally, it means jellyfish bones. I'm guessing some jellyfish actually do have bones, but it seems impossible. Oh, also... Hang on. Oh. Here it is. Sugoi Kizugusuri. Yeah, that's really tough to find on your own, sheesh. Apparently this, the location of this hidden item is actually different in the updated blue version. It would be right here. Okay, we need to heal. Alright, it's been a while since we saved. Let's do that now. And, I think I'm gonna take a short break, so... Yeah, I'll be right back. Go ahead and do your stretches, get some water, use the bathroom if you need to, and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. Tadaima. Would they say Tadaima when they come back from a break on stream? I don't know. Anyway, let's continue onward. We've done half of the trainer battles on the SSN. So yeah, there's still quite a lot left. Do I need to free up space in my inventory? The answer is probably. Let me put some stuff away. There, that'll do. It's worth noting that you can only carry up to 50 items in your 50 unique items in your PC. So that essentially means you're gonna have a very hard time saving up one of every single TM. You'll have to end up using you'll have to end up using some. Naturally, when I play Pokemon games, I'm a bit of a hoarder when it comes to TMs, especially since they're one-time use. So, yeah. Okay. この船は世界各地のポケモントレーナーが乗ってる。So, Pokemon trainers from all over the world are aboard this ship? Is that what you're saying? Yeah. 憧れの豪華客船. Oh, he's describing the ship, I think. Akogare. Yearning, longing. Oh, didn't we go over this word with, like, Professor Oak, I think? So yeah, this is the luxury liner that trainers from all around the world yearn for, or admire. 港に着くたびに招待されたトレーナーと let's see, Minato, that's south, right? No, that's like a... Oh, that's another word for harbor. Or it is the word for harbor. I might be a little stupid today. Well... tabi ni is each time, every time, whenever something happens. So, whenever this ship arrives in the harbor, Shotai, invitation, so invited trainers are in for a party, essentially. Well, I don't see a party going on. Sencho wa ken no tatsuchi ni iaigiri ga tokui. So the captain is the master of the master of the sword in Iaigiri. Yeah. A blade master who excels in using cut. Pokémon ni mo sono waza o shieru te yuze. I heard he'll even teach Pokémon this skill as well. Oi, Bozu! Notete funayoi shinai ka? Funayoi is seasickness, by the way. So he's wondering if we got seasick. No, we're not. I'm just exploring around. Karate chop! Alright, body slam. No shikakari. Ah. High critical hit rate being put to work there. So how's everyone doing? Feel free to let me know in either English or Japanese in the chat. Oh, nice going. I chose the wrong move, but you gave a critical hit. Yudan shitaka. What is Yudan? Oh, carelessness. So, I was careless. Ore no yaji wa Pokémon wa 100種類いると言ってたが Let's see, so... My grandpop said there are 100 different kinds of Pokemon, but 俺はそれ以上だと思う. Let's see. But I think there's more than that. Ah, hello. Oh! 船乗りの俺と勝負だ. Another Wanriki. Kyotsukedo! Lizardo! Shelter. Well, it's your time to shine there. Nuts. You know, ultrasonic waves. Well, that didn't work out. 混乱が解けた。There. You really do grow fast. Wow. And you know stun powder now. Numbing powder. 強いな。びっくりしたぜ。You're strong, I'm surprised. なあ、この世界にポケモンは全部でどのくらい種類があると思うか? So he's wondering about how many different Pokemon species there are in total. Well, you see, there's at least 150 or more to see. To be a Pokemon Mister is my destiny! パーティーもそろそろ終わるし、船の出発の時間だな。Oh, darn, we missed the party? Man. So, it's about to leave soon. Better do everything we can here before it leaves then. まったく、デッキ掃除は楽じゃねえぜ。What was Raku? Oh, it's hard to clean the decks. Kimochi warui. 船用意したので、風に当たってるんです。Oh, so he's gotten seasick, so he's out to get some air. Alright, there aren't any other hidden items I'm missing, right? Like, that's the only hidden item, right? Yes. There are more hidden items in Fire Red and Leaf Green. But we're not playing those now, are we? Sekaiを旅してきたが、眠ってばっかりのあいつを。Let's see, 世界中 around the world 旅してきたが、I've been traveling around the world, but 眠ってばっかりのあいつを見つけたときは本当に呆れた。Let's see. Guy who does nothing but sleep. When I found it, I was really akireta. Yeah, to be amazed, to be shocked. So he was surprised to see throughout all his travels that he saw some guy sleep so much. 確か、こんなポケモンだった。Ah, so we've heard about this Pokemon before, Kabigon. Now, this is known in English as Snorlax. This will be an important Pokemon to know about. Sakana o miro. So, alright. Your Pokemon that you've caught. Tosekinto. Ah, what? Let's try that again. Dang, that kind of sucks. What's the accuracy on that? Is it 75? Wait, 55? I didn't know it was that inaccurate! What? So it's essentially a coin flip. Has that changed in later generations? Pretty much. So, in Generation 1 through 3, Disable is 55% accurate. In Gen 4, it's 80%, and Gen 5 onward, it's 100%. So, yeah, it's quite different compared to recent entries. Also, in Generation 1, a move can be disabled for up to 7 turns, but it can also just not be disabled at all. Like, when the turn comes around, it'll just disable... It'll just enable again automatically. So that's really bizarre. Alright, let's just switch Pokemon here. Ow! I forgot. You can do it! Ganbare! Phew. Okay, I'm definitely gonna need to go and heal my Pokemon shortly. Nuts. Nuts! Okay. Level 17, there's our magic number. Nenriki oboeta. Alright, now you can start hitting pretty hard. Mo karappo! I'm already out. Karapo means, like, empty. Party? Senjo party wa mou atta koro janai kana? Senjo. Washing pre-existing. Oh, Senjo can mean on board a ship. Yeah. So the on-ship party is already over, isn't it? Alright. Wakamono tono... Let's see. Wakamono tono shobu koso jinsei no tanoshimi. Oh, is it something about, feeling young? Alright, well. Let's go. Pikachu. Alright. Enrique. Well, that's annoying. Alright. Itakoi! Ah, unlucky. Well, I guess I did get a free switch off. There we go. Ii shobu wakagaeru youda. Jugo nen mae nara watashi ga katte ita daro. If I were 15 years younger, I would have beaten you. PP recover. Okay, gotta do some healing again. Doing all this back and forth makes you wonder when the ship's gonna actually leave. Well, there's a reason why it's not leaving, actually. Okay, that ought to be the last trip to the Pokémon Center while this is still around. Osoiki nara Pokémon no iai-giri de kiri taoseru jaro. So, low trees, Pokemon can cut them and allow you to pass through with iai-giri. Ingen o no sete mizu no e hashiru Pokémon. Mita koto aru aru yo. Oh, considering he's saying aru twice there, that must mean he's emphasizing that he saw people crossing, like, people on the water on top of Pokemon. Let's see, let's see. Yeah, basically this guy's hinting at, basically a hint at a HM for Surf. How Pokemon can ferry people across water. Kimi wa tsuyoi Pokemon to mezurashii Pokemon. Dochi ni kachi o kanjiru kana? Kane. So, strong Pokemon or rare Pokemon, which one do you feel is worth more? Alright, let's see. Silly, that doesn't work. Yeah, perhaps you can actually do a fight on your own now. How well will this do? Ow. Aw, oh, man. Sripu wa hirunda. So we, like, flinched. Yeah, flinched, recoiled, to be intimidated. Ouch. Ponita. Just stay out there for now. Alright, we'll do resistance there. There we go. Yaru mono da ne. Watashi wa mezurashikute tsuyoi Pokemon ga hoshii ne. As for me, I want rare and strong Pokemon. That might seem like a lot to ask, but, well... Alright, I'll use one of these. Ara, Senjo Party de wa mikake nakatta kedo. So, she's commenting that she didn't see us at the party. Miniscato. Who has higher defense, by the way? You do. I'll have to get a Pokemon soon that, has high defense. Pikachu. Nice. Tekagenshiteo. Take it easy. Let's see. Ina tsuyoi Pokemon. Ina, ina. Alright. Another rare candy. Sekikuchi City Safari Zone ita koto aru kane? So Sekikuchi is a city that we'll be going to later in the game. So he's talking about a safari zone. Asoko wa mezurashi Pokemon ga takusan ita. Ah, so we can find rare Pokemon there. That'll be nice. Or will it? Papa mo boku mo safari zone daisuki. Mata asobi ni ikitai na. They're pretty excited. Sencho-san mitanda kedo, guai warui tte. Masao na, kao shite ta yo. Oh, so, the captain... You saw the captain, but he was in a bad state. Looked pale in the face. Kekko oirashi wa funayoi suru ito. So, it seems to happen often, people getting seasick. Alright, let me do a save here. What the? Green! Bonjour, Dylas. Oh, look at him. So you made it to the party, huh? Oya oya, konna tokoro de ao to wa. Dylas, shoutai sarete dake? So, kind of I got an invitation. I mean, I wasn't formally invited, but who cares? それでポケモン図鑑のデータは集まったか? So, oh, so I'm guessing thanks to this party, you got a lot of Pokemon in your Pokédex? Oh, or maybe you're just moving on to another topic. So you caught a lot of... You've gathered a lot of data for your Pokédex. Alright. Ore nanka mo 40 種類捕まえたぜ. Okay, this is kind of a lie here. Getting 40 kinds with the team he has in the battle is not really possible. I think unless you trade in, like, another version, I think. But, like, realistically, capturing 40 kinds and, like, raising them all to, like, evolve, it's not really something you would be able to do in a short span of time. There's even a video, like, disproving this. Anyway. Michi 一本違うだけで取れるポケモンも違うぜ。道一本違う。Not just different roads to walk on, they're also different Pokemon to catch. ちゃんと草むら入って探してみろ。Look well in the tall grass for them. I don't know if he's, like, mocking me when he's saying that. Like, I should know about all this already. At least that's what it seems like in English. Oh, and now he has a new battle sprite. Pigeon. Alright, let's see here. Can we get a disable off? Phooey. Fine, just attack. This is the big fight, so... Alright, Noshikakari. Whack the weak spot. Level 25. Alright, that, I'll say no because I actually wanted to, what is it? I wanted to, switch the battle style, but I forgot. Alright, let's, keep doing Body Slam. Alright, Yungela. So this is the evolved form of, Casey. Yungela. Otherwise known as Kadabra. Let's see... Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, Kadabra can actually be pretty scary. It's very strong. Alright, Kamel. So this is Wartortle. Let's see how you do with this. Oh, nice. And you got a paralysis off. Alright, well, that wasn't so hard. I may have, like, slightly over-leveled, but, well, I wasn't really doing this for a challenge. I'm here to learn. とにかくポケモンはそこそこ育ててるようだな。Let me see. Soko Soko. Reasonably, fairly. In any case, it seems you're raising your Pokemon well. 居合切りの名人が船に乗ってるっていうからよ。Let's see, so... I've heard about this, Iaigiri master, like, Iaigiri professional aboard this ship. 会ってみたら、これがただの船酔いやし。But when I got up here, all I found was, basically all I found was this seasick old man. So when I found him, he was just this mere seasick old man. でもこの技がまた使えるんだよな。So you still got the skill, essentially, so you'll be able to move on. Good for you, I guess. お前も会ってみるといいぜ。You should get it from him too. じゃあ、はばよ。And there's his first farewell, which would be smell you later in English versions. Alright. Konnichiwa. おい、船酔いですっかりダウンだ。苦しい。ダイラスは船長の背中をさすってあげた。So さすって。さする to rub, to stroke, to massage. So we're massaging the captain's back. City, 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 city. Arigato. だいぶ楽になったみたいだ。何々なんだ？秘伝の技を見に来たのか？ So, have you come to see me perform my hidden move? 元気な時なら自慢のやい切りを見せるんだがな。So, I guess if he was in a better state, he would show it, but... そうだ、代わりにこれをあげるよ。これを君のポケモンに教えれば、いつでもやい切りが見れる。So you can see it cut anytime when you teach it this move. Hidden Machine Ichi. So this is our first hidden machine for cut. So let's see. So the good thing about hidden machines is that you can teach them to as many Pokemon as you want and they will never break. The bad news is these moves cannot be forgotten whatsoever. So choose carefully who you give this to. And we don't have any move deleters yet, so yeah, once you teach this to a Pokemon, it's there for good. It's to prevent any, like, soft locking, especially when you have, like, Cinnabar Island to worry about. Nazo no Kusa. That might be a good idea. Are there any other moves that I might consider having it learn, though? Let's see. Sa... Ta... Let's see. Nemurikona. Nemurigona. Sleep powder. Man, it just learns all the powders. Poison powder, numbing powder, sleep powder. Let's see. Yokai Eki. That is acid. Level 33. Hanabira no Mai. I think that's Petal Dance. And level 46. Solar Beam. Wait, what do you mean you can't learn it? You have claws. Well then. I'll have to think about this. Whew. Raku ni natashi, sorosoro jikan da. So, once I'm through with this, we'll be going. It's about time to go. Mosugu Santo Anu wa shippatsu suru yo. Mata kuchiba ni kuru toki made go kigen yo. Alright. And if we check here, Anmari minai hou ga ii mitai da. It would have been better if you didn't look. Seems it would have been better if you didn't look. Oh. Funa yoi shinai, funa nori nyumon. Kore wa senchou ga yondeiru honda. This is the book that the captain's reading. What is nyumon? Becoming a pupil, becoming a disciple. So, it's essentially training for it's a training book for if you want to be a sailor who doesn't get seasick. So, does he get seasick often? Maybe he shouldn't be a captain if that's the case. Alright, and once we step out of this ship, we're not going to be able to revisit this ever again. With an asterisk. You'll know once we have the ability to use surf. Alright, so once you're ready, we'll exit. Bye, ship. I see the water is moving along with you. And then we automatically get out. Kune wa shukkou shimashita. So the ship sets sail. And if we go to the harbor, he reminds us, and Red automatically takes a step back. So basically there's no reason to go back once the ship has already set sail. Alright, before we end the stream, alright, let's do some healing. Let's figure out who we want to teach the cut HM to. Oh, actually, I already know who. Alright, let me deposit you for now. and, I guess you temporarily. Let's see. Paras. And I'm gonna keep a slot open so I can get my Koi King back. There we go. Oh, hi. I didn't mean to, have that happen. But, well, there you go. Okay. I'll bet it's gone up by like 6 or 7 levels by now. Yeah, 6 levels. That'll do. Even though I don't think it has, yeah, it hasn't gained its, you know. It hasn't gained its move. Not that it would be much help, because it's really weak, still. Now, do I need to use Cut for anything in... No, I don't think so. I think I could just go right back to, Vermilion. Let's use Teleport. There we go. Okay, now let me see. Ah, you can learn, Dig. Let me see what other moves you know, though. Or you'll learn naturally. Let's see. Kamitsuku... Hebi ni Rami... Iyanaoto... Yokaeki. Okay, yeah, I'll teach you, Dig. There we go. That might end up being really good, during our battle against Matisse. Machisu. Alright, and with that, that'll be the end of the gameplay. And, I guess there really isn't much to, go over in the, illustrated book, considering we only caught one new Pokémon. But you know what? That's fine. Let's read the entry for that. sleep. Alright. 夢を食べるという伝説の生き物バクの子孫。Alright. 催眠獣夢食いというコンビネーション技を初めて使ったポケモンとしても有名だ。So, let's see. Hypnosis to Dream Eater. This combination of skills. First is, I guess, the first known Pokemon to use this combination. Alright. 草食性で草食性を食い。Oh, so it's herbivorous? Let me look that up. Yeah. Oh, all gooey. Eating heavily, big eater. So, it eats a lot as an herbivore. Okay. 胃が4つあり、何度も反芻して食事をとる. So, I guess it has 4 stomachs? Just like a cow. Let's see. 何度も反芻. What's that? Rumination, regurgitation, chewing. Turning over in one's mind. Okay, I guess it's like a regurgitation. So, what? It eats things that it, like, throws up many times? Yeah, real quick, let me consult DeepL here. Let's see. Iga. Nandom. Hang on. I'm gonna put this here. Let's see, they have 4 stomachs and eat by ruminating repeatedly. Repeatedly chewing, regurgitating, and... Yeah, what is... Isn't rumination, like... Yeah, repetitive and passive thoughts focused on the causes and effects of a person's distress. The act of chewing the cud. What is cud? Partly digested food returned from the first stomach of ruminants to the mouth for further chewing. Huh, well, you learn something new every day. I have never heard of this sort of ruminating before. Well, that's kind of a glorious thing about Pokemon. You learn a bunch of, like, science-based facts. Like, science-based terms as well. Even though half the time the Pokemon world really shouldn't make much scientific sense. Which is part of the reason why it kind of makes it hard for me to get fully immersed in the world. But I digress. Alright. Sono fubo kara josei tachi no ninki wa hikui. What, is it saying it's not popular with, let me see. Fubo. Its appearance. Yeah, its appearance is not very popular with women. Go figure. Especially with, like, how it acts like a cow. Alright. Kogoe de hitori... hitori koto tsubuyaku kuse mo aru. So, habitually... What's tsubuyaku? Oh, to mutter, to grumble. I think we've, went over this one before. And especially since I remember saying that it also means to post on Twitter. So I guess it habitually mumbles to itself. Alright, well, there we go. And with that, I think that makes for a good stopping point for our stream. So, with all that said, I thank you very much for watching. Mite kurete arigato. More Japanese learning with Pokemon next Friday. And as for when I next stream, it might be tomorrow, it might be Sunday, I don't know. We'll have to see. So anyway, if you don't want to miss a thing, then you may want to consider following me on Twitch and subscribing to my live YouTube channel. I also have a main YouTube channel for recorded playthroughs, which I think I'll get back into. And I also have a Blue Sky if you want to follow me there. So, with all that said, thank you very much for watching once again. This is Stylus signing off. See you next time. Mata ne!